been so excited to play Hollow Knight again. Every Thursday is when I'm going to be doing Hollow Knight consistently, like Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, so. Okay, so here's the first, like, mini-boss. Finally, kick his ass. It's so funny. When I first, played this game, I had, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna shut up before I die. I had so much issue with it because I had never played a game like this, like a Souls-like game. Like I said, I hate using that term, but it's true, you know? It is a Souls-like game. Just any game that had been hard like that, you know? I'm used to... The most time I feel like I've spent is honestly like on the Wii. Well, no, that's not true. Not on the Wii. Like, I definitely played a ton of Mario, though. It is like spooky Terraria. It is. I really, really recommend this game. Like, it came out a while ago. I think it came out 2016, but right now I'm playing it on the... I have Game Pass Ultimate, so I didn't have to buy it again, luckily. But yeah, it's always a fun playthrough. Like I said, I've definitely got my money's worth. I've played hours and hours and hours of this game. It's not even funny, but the sad thing is I'm really not that good at it because I'm not bad at it. I'm definitely better than the first time I played through it, but I really like these types of games. Like, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Cuphead or played Cuphead. You oaf, you wield your nail like a club. How much deeper do we have to go? Strange bug. Sly. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's just a shopkeeper, and then you go up to the top and he's like, thanks for rescuing me, or something like that. I had never imagined to like the game as much as I would. Like, if you described it to me and you're like, oh, it's a 2D side-scroller that is, like, of the Souls genre, I would have been like, what is that? I don't want to play that, but... It's fun. It's fun. It's a good game. It's good atmosphere. It really shows you... I like how lonely it makes you feel. As funny as that is, like, I've heard people talk about how lonely something like Minecraft makes them feel, because, you know, it's just an open world, and it did kind of creep me out in Minecraft. Like, even C418, you know, the music for Minecraft, they had that in mind when they were making it, to make it creepy, you know? Kind of creepy and alone and just making your own way. It's so funny. Those little bugs always make me think of, like, what is it called? A Joltnik from Pokemon? I think so. Oh, this is basically like a fast travel like thing. So see, there's this big stag right here. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over the many years and have forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stags stretch the depths of Hallownest if you want to travel them. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, and that's where you can go back to Dirtmouth. Yeah, this game, the first gameplay through scared the absolute shit out of me. Like, that's how sensitive I am to games. Like, it's just because it has just such an eerie, alone feeling. It's just the alone feeling that scares me more than anything. Like, sure, jump scares will get me too. Like, all horror games will just get me. Like, I haven't really... I guess the last horror game that I played, is, like, Outlast, you know? And I didn't even get through it. I can't get through Outlast. Like, it's just too scary. Yeah, Outlast and Resident Evil 6. Yeah, fuck playing, like, Resident Evil 7 or any of those other games. I can't do it. As much as I'd like to. But I definitely could appreciate them. Like, I would watch gameplay on it, you know? For sure. Like, as a kid, you know, that's all I did was watch tons of people play games. But either way, I mean, I would do that now. I just definitely don't watch games as much, and I feel like gameplay has slowed down a little bit since I was a kid, at least, like 10 years ago. Like, I feel like people play different games, and then people don't watch, like, a long play of something, you know, like a full story mode as much. I'm not saying, like, I know you can point me out and say, like, that's not true, there's this one game that people are still doing, and that's not what I'm saying, you know? Like, I'm just saying that it's not I don't think gaming is exactly the same way as it was, is all I'm saying, you know? Like, I remember Walking Dead was a big one that everybody watched through. I don't think I did, though. Like, the Telltale games, a lot of people love those. Watched those as a kid. Please don't let me die on the first boss. That would be hella embarrassing. But look, no hits so far. Till I do something dumb. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, this game, like, this first boss right here, as simple as it seems, like, I'm just not able to recognize patterns very quickly in boss fights, you know, just, oops. See, right then I already took a hit. Damn it. And it's definitely gives it a different degree of difficulty when you're trying to comment while playing as well. You know? Because I don't want the stream to just be me silently just like clicking away like a speedrunner, because that's cool to watch too, but I would rather... I'm just not like that. I'm not that good. If I were that good, then I would be silently speedrunning, you know? Ouch. Okay, let me heal up. You smack this goober's face. I just love everything being bugs in this, like... It's just really good art. It just is. You know, it's very ambient, you know? Inspect. I don't really get... City Crest. Okay, I know what that is. Go over here. Get some monies. Oh, look at all that money. Some money's over here. It's just irking me I don't have, like, the dash yet, so I have to just tread along, slow and steady. Something has drawn you into Hallownest Corpse, but I won't ask that. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, it's just perfect for a little one like you. Okay, what is this white thing? Is that magic? I think this is where you learn magic for the first time. I think that's like the first ability that you get, other than healing in the beginning. I guess you technically get that. Vengeful Spirit. Tap B to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete your soul. Okay. And here I've been brutally kidnapped and caged away. It's messed up. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake. Would you do me a favor? What kind of favor, dude? That's sick. His weird kinky dungeon torture chamber. It's messed up. That's messed up. The magic is really good at this. That's something that I always want to challenge myself to use more instead of melee, because it's easy to just get stuck in melee because, you know, the magic you're using is also your health, so. And I just totally screwed up right there. See, this is why I don't use magic. It's really hard to aim with it, you know? I used to get so obsessed with games. Like, I still do. Like, I'll play through a game completely and try to explore as much as I can on my own, and then I'll, like, look up YouTube videos that are like, top Easter eggs you missed in this, or best charm loadouts for whatever, you know? I do remember a cool thing, though. I remember when Redbox started allowing you to rent games that way. That was really cool. I definitely did my fair share of renting GameStop games by buying them pre-owned and having 7 days to return it. I would just beat the whole thing in 7 days and then return it. I really haven't died that much, or I haven't fully died yet. I've only taken a few hits. I'm kind of impressed. I'm impressed I remember how to play this game, to be honest. Like I said, it wasn't that long ago, but I'm not. Definitely not the greatest player in the whole wide world, if you could imagine. That's another thing. I'm so excited to actually play Silksong at some point, you know, Hollow Knight 2. But I remember barely watching the trailer, but, you know, I really just want to... That was dumb right there. I should just use magic, but I really want to just go into it blindly. Like Hollow Knight, I went to it blindly, so every single area I was like, wow, that's a cool area, you know? I had no expectations that there would be like a grassy, pretty area, you know? Like, there's something about going into games blind that it helps me get closer to that childlike sense of wonder as a kid, you know? Like, You know when you were like picking out, oops, I didn't mean to do that. When you were like picking out a game in GameStop or Walmart, Target, any of those, and the only way you judged the game was by looking at the back of it and just seeing the pictures of it. Like it kind of makes me feel the same way, so. I mean, it's hard to do that now because a lot of games just end up being rough. Like, it's a good and a bad thing that it's become where so many people can make new games. Like, for example, Hollow Knight. Like, Hollow Knight definitely is just like an indie game developer. It's not this huge thing of, you know, Microsoft or Nintendo or Sony making it, but oops. But at the same time, it makes you have to filter through so many bad games, unfortunately, you know? That makes me think of, I think it was last year, or maybe it was the year before that, I saw this kid, and they had like this cute little homemade hornet costume, and it was made out of like cardboard and duct tape, so it had that homemade look, but yet it was really polished, and it looks so cute, and I just was really surprised to see that, you know? Like, I don't think I've actually ever homemade a Halloween costume, really. Sucks that Halloween is dying, though. That's another thing, you know? Like, Halloween was a few days ago, and it's just not what it used to be, but at the same time, I'm older, so what does it matter? What does it matter what a 21-year-old has to say about Halloween, you know? I remember when oh no. I remember when I was a kid, there was so much hype around every oh my god, I can't believe I did that again. There was so much hype around every single holiday. Like, you know, when you're really young, you have St. Patrick's Day, and you know, you get to color a 4-leaf clover, or if you don't wear green, somebody's gonna pinch you, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, and I remember in my head, all those days were like really important. Like, oh my god, I have to wear green tomorrow or I'm gonna get pinched. Like, and I thought that, for some reason, I thought that would just carry on. I thought it was like that for adults too, that it was just like, it's not a just whatever holiday, and now it seems like a lot of holidays are just whatever holidays. But it makes me think of those, I'm following the hornet, those memes that are like kids just acting super distraught when they see what the leprechaun did to their classroom. I'm not sure if any of you have a memory of that, where, you know, teachers would come in and they would put like, I don't know, like glitter everywhere and like green confetti streamers and be like, oh my gosh, the leprechaun messed up the classroom while we were at PE. And I remember feeling like so distraught. I was like, there's a leprechaun in here on St. Patrick's Day? Like, why aren't we talking about this? You know, like, why is this not all over the news? Like, why why is it just like that, you know? Like, until later on being like, oh, you know, that's what it was. But it was cool that there were some teachers willing to put the effort into that kind of stuff to make it more fun for us, you know? Or it's like, Elves on a Shelf. I wanted an Elf on a Shelf so bad as a kid. Okay, there's Zote. I'm saving Zote. I think there is an achievement if you just let him rot and don't save him, but I'm not gonna do that because that's mean. I mean, he's like a really jerk character. He makes you really regret saving him later on. It's so funny. For like my entire playthrough, I did not know that it was even possible to down pogo on this, and it was really hard. Like on Shovel Knight. I started playing Shovel Knight as well. That's a really good game. I mean, that's what most people actually compare Hollow Knight to, is Shovel Knight. I think but I don't really see why that much, just because it's like a 2D side-scroller that you can, I guess, down pogo on. So, like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of silly. I feel like everybody feels the need to compare everything to everything else. You know, music genre, movie genres, video game genres, and there's no point in creating all these genres if all of them... Oh, is he dead? Oh, okay, I thought okay. If all of them fit under the same genre, is what I'm saying. What do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey. Is it a habit of yours to scurry about getting in the way and causing bother? I know this, Cur. I'm Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again, you'll find out why they call me my weapon Life Ender. Wow, dude. See, at first when I saw this character, I thought we were like the same person. Look, we're wearing the same coat, and we can see like that little nail, our sharpened sword. And I thought it was supposed to be like me, like old or something, or like he'd be leaked as like a relative or something like that, but apparently not. Or I haven't seen anything like that so far. That is something I definitely don't remember, is all this lore about this game. Like, it goes on forever and ever, it seems like. I've watched videos explaining it, but I still don't get it, but I appreciate the lore aspect, and I also appreciate the game, you know? It's good when both of them are good. It's not just one or the other, you know? Because I feel like a lot of games are one or the other, you know? They don't really make sense why you're doing everything. At least this gives a good reason for you to be fighting these creatures, in my opinion. Oops. Please don't let me die to something dumb like this. I'm not dying. Zero death game. It's so cool when you can block their parries like that. Pretty rough though. Spooky Terraria. I'm just reading your comment, Spooky Terraria. It's funny. I tried to play Terraria not long back, and I didn't realize how hard that game was. Like, once again, I want to like it and I want to play it, but it's kind of a really grinding game as somebody that just can't play that game that well, you know? I'm gonna shut up before I die right here. No. Please don't let me die to something dumb. I don't know why, these really just get me. I feel like he should be dead by now, you know? Finally. I feel like I'm genuinely gonna die over there. I need to stop fighting that thing. Oh my gosh, I better not die. Please. I don't want to go all the way back. There's lots of games where I like to give them multiple chances. You know, I try not to just pick up a game and not like it immediately, but sometimes it does happen, you know? Like, it's easy to do it when it's a game that's free as well, you know? Because you're not really losing anything. When you actually pay for a game, then you're like, oh, you kind of feel obligated to have to play it, you know? Oops. But yeah, what I mean by free is like there's so many things on Game Pass, like I was saying. So if I try a game on Game Pass and it doesn't like encapsulate me in the first 2 seconds, then I'm like, why should I keep playing this? And I'm gonna go all the way back again so I don't die. So that would be really cringe if I died right there. Not doing that. You're not dying on this. I don't know. This is... When I first started playing, it was when it was just a big thing to start the duplicating glitch on everything, you know, like, so at first when I played on Minecraft, I had this one friend and he duplicated me, like, at the time, the strongest things in the game, because Terraria was like Minecraft, where on Xbox it was just behind. And I got dragon armor, which was the best armor at the time, and I got full dragon armor and full swords, and we would just spawn in like a million of the same bosses and, you know, not die and just kill them, you know, like, and that definitely wasn't fun as opposed to actually building up to it and playing it, you know. I really like this character. Her fighting style is neat. Oh shit. I don't like dying to something dumb like that though, or taking a hit to something dumb like. See, I need to use my magic more. I just do. I'm always scared of using my magic. I play too passively, honestly. Like, I feel like if I had less anxiety, I would play so much better. Shaw. I love her sound effects too. I can't wait to, like, this is gonna be in case you don't know, this is the playable character. It's supposed to be, like, the character you're playing right now, his half-sister, I think? And she's gonna have that same, like, cool diagonal movement, but I'm definitely worried about that because I'm afraid that's gonna be really challenging. And then she zoops away. Then I get Shade Cloak, I think? Or Mothwing Cloak. Okay, this is where I can't actually dash forward. Cool. Would it seek to break the seals? They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us your peace. Okay, those are like the 3 alien creatures. I don't ask me. Don't know. Don't know the context of that. I probably... Oops. That was really embarrassing. I probably should by the amount of times I played this, but I just don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I knew the lore at some point. Not anymore. See, let's see if any of you can like figure it out with me. Because I've tried it so many times, you know? Like, I've really tried to, but I just don't get it. Like of This dude's just contemplating right now. Should I hit him? Or should I chill with him? Can he chill? Can you chill? Oh, he cannot chill. I guess... Oops. When you pogo off of him, like, second or third time, you go up a little more. Ooh. Yeah, the magic is really good, like I was saying. Sit down again, talk to this old dude. Oh, you're back. You walked straight past me and descended down into the ruins without even saying hello. I thought I'd maybe seen a ghost. Well, sorry, old man. I don't know you. Mind someone plays tricks on you when you spend a lot of time alone. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one. That's funny. See, it's really cool to me that they change the dialogue and stuff like that when you do stuff like that. Like, I don't think I've done that before, where I just, you know, descended down into the depths below, is what he said, without actually talking to him, so it's funny. Goes with his character. I like the fake, like right there, like the fake like dialogue sounds. Cool. Come to buy a map, have you? See what's here for me to sell. A wayward compass. I absolutely need that. I really need that. Some people can just play without buying the maps at all, and I think that's nuts. Like, and the quill to actually write down the areas you've visited. Good. I'll just go ahead and use as much money. Or wait, no. Token markers are good when you have like caterpillars or places that you need to go that you don't have the ability for quite yet.